Hello and welcome to today's reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy going on in the middle. And yeah, we've got, I mentioned it yesterday, but some nice astrological happenings going on. And so yeah, Chiron just went, I'm like stumbling over my words, funny. Chiron just went retrograde in Aries and will be conjuncting with Mars, which is also in its home sign, which it rules. And Aries conjunction means they're going to be together. In case you don't know, I mean, yeah, it's like what that word means too. But yeah, so that's just like to say that's going deeper with what you're passionate about. And also there's this energy then too with like Jupiter opposing the sun this week. And a few other things, but really the energy here that I'm speaking to, and I saw a quote for this that I really liked. I don't have it in front of me, but there's something here to be said about reclaiming your power and going deeper with rather than issues with authority, issues with false authority, issues with abuse that you're resolving, like creating a better world than the one that you were brought up in was kind of the gist of the quote. And to do that, you do need to sometimes, overcome something big, because there's a big pattern there that you are healing within yourself. And by healing it within yourself, you're healing it for all humankind, because we're all one consciousness. Of course, that doesn't mean don't do other things too that you feel called to do. But it is enough. Like, you doing your own healing work is enough. And doing that first before, you go and you try to help others is often a good idea. Although it doesn't mean like wait until you're completely healed to do that. That's not what I mean, But yeah, I guess I just mean like finding peace in that place with yourself allows you to share that peace with others. And you can share as you go, and I actually do suggest doing that like in any given field. It's kind of like saying, like, I'm not saying, don't teach art because you haven't healed all of your creative blocks yet, right? But like as you go, you're going to heal those, and you're gonna find things that you can kind of be an activist for in one way or another, just by choosing to heal it within. And then you'll attract situations that allow you to kind of like play this out, if you will. And so yeah, there's something going on there with that. Of course, art is my example, because as an artist, that's what comes up for me. So let's get started with the Divine Feminine. I have my eyes on that card. And this is the Eternal Crystals Oracle deck by Jade Sky going on here. And we have one Notes from the Universe on Abundance card by Mike Dooley to kind of go deeper with any financial blocks and abundance and stuff like that for your union. So we have Kunzite children. Yeah, and I was just talking about teaching and art. So yeah, I'm not surprised this one came up. Third eye and heart chakras. And it's number 22, which is always a nice, twin flamey sign too. And this is just a very beautiful representation on this card of this stone. If you just kind of allow the energy of this card and what it's giving to you to really sink in, you can really feel it. You can feel that innocence of a child, and that is within you. That is your innocent child within. And you are meant to connect with your twin flame in this place. And you are meant to be creative in this space. And that was never meant to be stifled. It was never meant to not be your life purpose. So there's an essence within you that's really getting rekindled as you're healing in your own specific journey. And if you have children, it's also about, choosing to heal so that you may, just impart that by embodying it with them. Because as you may know, like, that's really kind of all that matters to kids, is that you're just like there being yourself, and that you care. Like, you don't have to do anything special to love another person and to impress another person. And kids are just a really good example of that. I think sometimes as adults, we can get sidetracked with trying to impress other adults. But if you remember that everyone was once a child, and everyone's inner child is somewhere within them, and it may be more, what do I want to say? Like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I guess like more in a peaceful state in some than others, because, of your own like healing work, how in touch you are with your inner child, basically. But yeah, everyone has one regardless, and it's safe to connect there with people. It's safe to be close with other people in that way, and just know that like that's really enjoyable. And so I think this is something that the Divine Feminine is going deeper into exploring right now, is just her relationship with her inner child and with kids, and with just connecting with that place within, but also within others. And this is your journey in connecting with your twin flame right now, is clearing some blocks around this. It's really helpful. And it could be very helpful too if there is a particular issue or a more general issue that you're doing something about, some kind of action you are taking to kind of claim your power back. If there's anything around that for you, know that like the energy that you're giving to this inner child, loving this inner child, and this exploration of really just being present there in that space and finding complete peace is really beneficial to you right now, and really beneficial to your life purpose and to your twin flame journey. So don't don't cast it aside for when it feels good to kind of go there, and you're invited to do so. And same thing if you've got kids around, like, and they're wanting to play or something, that's perfect. Remember to make time for that. And even if you have pets or like anything that you're taking care of too, it also speaks to that mothering aspect. So just keep that in mind and find the joy and the peace there in like some simple way that you can connect, and just know that that is enough. And it's very healing to you and to whoever or whatever it is that you're connecting with. So it's really, really nice message. The Divine Masculines card is Iolite. I love this blue color. Family, third eye chakra. Number 20. You got number 20 and number 22. And together that makes 3 2s. Ooh. It was so funny on my TikTok earlier. I had to screenshot it. I didn't share it, but just for myself. My last 2 TikToks, like when I looked at them, were 1 1 1 1, so 11 11, and then the one before that didn't get as many views, but it was 2 2 2, at the same time. So yeah, it's not, it can be nice to just be like, oh cool, it can feel like that shiny feeling of that same kind of feeling as when you see something really beautiful. There's something about numbers that can be really beautiful like that. I'm sure if you're a mathematician or like in that any kind of field related to that, like you might feel more that way, but I can appreciate that too. And yeah, so for the divine masculine, it's about family, and so it's about how he fits into family, like how he's always fit in to his sense of family, healing how he's fit into it, or how like he's not fit into it and realizing that he does. But yeah, there's something here to go deeper with just claiming that, feeling within your heart as the DM, and similarly, like going deeper with that inner child part of yourself, but more within a way of how you related to adults as a child. And if you have any children that you're, with, as a father, of course, or just like could be other families, their kids, could be that, it's something that you do as your profession, however, whatever. If there's any kids in your life, you can feel into that too, and just how you can connect with them both as an adult and, like with your own fatherly energy, but also like respecting their child energy, and like that's within you too. And so it's really cool to be an adult and be able to just like have that connection. And it's because you're able to connect with that part of yourself. So it really could be both of those things, where you're having kids in your life to connect with, or it could just simply be, like, as I said more in the beginning, about your own connection with your family and going deeper there with like how that's always been for you, what you experienced as a child, what you experience now, and really healing there. And that could be your journey for the whole thing I was talking about with Chiron, the wounded healer, going retrograde in Aries, and I don't know why I'm pausing. It's funny. I had a moment. With Chiron going retrograde in Aries, and like how it is that any kind of issues maybe that you had as a kid with authority, where you need to claim back your power there, and see yourself as the man that you are. I feel like, in different ways in our society, women are viewed as girls, and sometimes men are viewed as like little boys, like when you want to like try to sometimes when you want to try to like put down a man, but not necessarily, hopefully not, right? But yeah, I mean, it's safe to like heal that within yourself, and to not take it from the divine feminine, not take that from your twin flame, and also heal it within, so that you don't like attract that feeling to you. Because on the other hand, sometimes in society, it does seem at the same time that there's this idea of men like being men, and needing to, have that stature about you. But yeah, I mean, it's safe to like let loose and be yourself, and like that's a good thing, right? Like you need to do that to be yourself. So you don't want to get caught up in trying to like meet some kind of expectation about who you're supposed to be, even if you're getting well received doing that, and specifically perhaps by your family. It's not worth it to sacrifice that for yourself, because anyone who truly is receiving you for who you actually are, and not for anything short of that. So yeah, it's just safe to go to these places in your own consciousness, in your heart, where there's any kind of stiffness, about being about like embodying your kid self, and just like healing through that. And yeah, that feels really good. So let's move on to these cards, the middle cards, the union energy. So the first card is going to be an abundance card. And, well, let's look at the picture first. It's very cute. Yeah. Isn't it a hoot? Oh, yeah, okay, you can see that. I didn't need to move it. Isn't it a hoot? Of all the people in all the world who truly get it, few actually give it to themselves. Whatever it is you want, start. Give yourself compliments, praise, and presents. Give yourself time, permission, and love. Hugs, kisses, and smiles. Winks, laughs, and applause. And I will give you even more. Now please, the universe. I mean, it's kind of funny, like it's a little hard to applaud for yourself, but let's take a moment to do it right now. Yay! Oh man. Whew, that's good stuff. Hope you took a moment to do that with me. So, anyways, this really perfect card for bringing these two cards together about just remembering that to give that inner child healing to yourself, you know, and that's going to allow you to have really great relationships with everyone, not just kids, but like I said, with adults too, because then you're really connecting with people on a deeper level, a more expansive level. Yeah, like you showing, you know, who you really are and seeing who they really are, and that's really beautiful. And that's a really abundant state to be in, and it does allow you to attract more abundance because you're able to have more healthy relationships, and you're supported always in doing that. So it's a very nice card. And yeah, just remember to give it all to yourself. And make the space, make the time for that. Don't skimp out on yourself. Last card. Fuchsite. Healing, heart chakra. Very simple message, I feel like, to this one. It's just like a very healing moment, I think, you know, for the rest of this weekend. So allow yourself to feel through that. And also with Mercury going direct in Cancer, like that healing through communication blocks. And again, Cancer, that whole Mercury retrograde last 3 weeks is all about really what was just said here, like familial patterns, your sense of home, and yeah, stuff from your childhood, all of those things. And now that Mercury is going direct, it's a little bit easier to take some action, perhaps a lot easier actually, to take some action regarding whatever it is that you just kind of got clear on from that whole going more inner period with that. Yeah, so great. That will conclude today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And definitely subscribe and hit that notification button if you want to know when the next video is coming out. And check out my links below if you desire your own reading or you would like to work with me and go deeper on your twin flame journey. I'm here for that. And yeah, so, and you can always also message me too through my website or leave a comment. And I will be back tomorrow. So yeah, take care, love you, and see you soon.